am Isabella Demarko and welcome to my paradise, my sacred place, my room. Be prepared because there are a lot of weird and wonderful things in my room. I have very strange taste. Spent years collecting furniture and beautiful things to fill my room with. It all has a little bit to do with my personality and my life. It reflects who I am and it's a really important place for me, which is why I've decided to share it with you guys because you are also really important to me. Enjoy, guys! So before I start, I'm just going to give you guys a little pan of my room. This is what it looks like overall. Here is my bed, and if we turn around, I have a very awkwardly placed door. There's my tripod, my light, and my actual door. So now I'm gonna take you on the tour. So starting with my bed, this bed is super duper old. It's like really old fashioned. It's actually got like huge springs underneath, so it's really bouncy and comfortable. I recently have started using this beautiful tray. I just got inspiration from like home decoration magazines. I was drinking coffee earlier in preparation for this video because I was so tired after college, so I just thought I'd leave it there because it looks so cute. It'll just be a place to put tea and stuff, otherwise I end up spilling it on my bed. And then I just have some cushions. Everyone has their teddy that they've had for the longest time that they refuse to throw away. This is mine. This is Holly Dog. And then I just have some pretty little pink fairy lights that looked really cute. Just by the side is my nightstand. I'm not going to show you in detail what's in the drawers because it's really messy, and also I've hidden the giveaway prizes in the middle one so you guys won't see it because I didn't know where to put them. So stay tuned, the giveaway video will be very soon. I just have a clock that doesn't really work and a lamp, and in here, the top drawer, I have like medication, diaries and stuff, and in the very bottom one down there I actually keep wigs, oddly enough. Then at the foot of my bed I have this really cute trolley that I found in sort of like a charity shop. It was about 20 quid with this big nice vintage suitcase on top, which I actually use to keep my underwear. It's not very tidy in here, but yeah, it's pink inside. It's so cute. Bottom shelf here I just have these Playboy bunny 90s heels that are hideous but beautiful at the same time, and just this Senza bag. Under here I have my boyfriend's slippers and just these flip-flop sandal type things that I wear around the house sometimes. Down there is cables. That is not interesting at all, but everybody has their cables corner. And moving on, hello, you can see me. This is my vanity. It's just a really old vanity we got from like an old relative. We painted it white and I've had it since I was about like 10. A tray on here that I put jewellery, some makeup items in there, all of my perfumes on here, and then I have like night creams in there and my eye cream. Pretty little candles. I got these from Primark if you're wondering. I have this really cute vintage looking chair which I found for £8 in a vintage shop, and ignore this weird plank that I have here. Believe it or not, there's a huge hole in the floor underneath this plank. Basically my house used to be a huge pub sort of restaurant type thing, and you know those dummy waiters that go up and you put food in and it like goes down, it's like a miniature elevator. Yeah, there was one of them there and we never really got the hole fixed, so we just have a plank on top of it. I am digressing, but thought it was an interesting story. And under here is all my products. I wish I had something to hide this because it looks so cluttered and I really don't like the way it looks, but you gotta have your products somewhere, don't you? So I've just got hair products and skin products there, my nail box there with all my nail supplies in. I keep my makeup bag down here when I'm not using it. Usually it's in my bag, and my makeup brushes. Now this is really the only window I have in my room. It's really weird. I gotta tell you, this building is extremely odd. There's a beautiful window behind here, but this wall was built. That's why it looks really horrible. I've just got a sort of curtain-y type thing because there is a block of flats out there and I don't want people to really see into my room, so it sort of blurs out a little bit. And behind there, I don't really want to show you, but I basically keep my paper recycling. And I have just a mannequin here. I know it's a totally weird thing to have in your room, but I found it in a charity shop. I loved it, and I just put this like lingerie piece on it. I have my bin down there. Everyone has to have a bin. Maybe a little known fact, this is my vast collection of Bratz dolls. I've been collecting them since I was about 7 years old. I no longer collect them anymore, but I love them. I keep them. They were a huge part of my growing up and I can't let go of them, so you know, I'm quite proud of my collection, so I just have them all here. I also collect Barbies nowadays, but more like vintage Barbies. My most treasured Bratz are here. They were the first edition ever. You guys probably are not interested in that, but just a little bit of cool history for you there. They were from 2001 when Bratz first launched. In the middle of my room, I have this sort of coffee table. It used to just be nothing here, and then I found this coffee table downstairs with a load of junk. Decided I could use it because I don't actually have a desk. My diary here, my YouTube diary where I write all my YouTube ideas. I have a little bowl here just of random things like candy, bath bombs, just random stuff. To the right, I have my 1959 first ever Barbie replica right here. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's one of my most prized possessions, so she just stands there. I have this, oh, you can see me, hello, alcohol dispenser container, I don't know what you want to call it. I just found this little tag that says vodka on it in an antique shop, so I decided to put that on there. And this I actually got for £6 in a charity shop. This little container here for hairbands and stuff. And this was my uncle's, who unfortunately passed away much before I was old enough to know him, but this was my uncle's once, and I just keep lipstick in there, and I just think it's absolutely stunning. It's such a beautiful box. Beautiful things, I love beautiful things. I would no way be able to afford a MacBook Pro. Luckily for me, my boyfriend is lending me his old one, so just so you know, I'm not as pro as I look. This really pretty cushion that I used to sit on, because obviously I can't just sit on the floor because that would be painful. When I'm not using this cushion though, I use it to put just this box which I have like diaries in and just pens and stuff like that that I reach for. I also have an Italian learning book which is really old. I think this is from the 90s, but it's really helpful book. I love Italian. I am learning. Let me know if you're an Italian viewer. So then I have my clothing, my open wardrobe. I really love having just a clothing rail. I think it looks really interesting. I recently did the Closet Confidential tag where I just showed you a little bit inside my wardrobe, so I'll link that in the description if any of you want to see it. Shoes along here. Behind here actually is a huge painting that I did for my GCSE art, and I had nowhere to put this painting, so I just put it here. I also kind of used this painting to cover up this weird doorway which we are using as a divide between mine and my brother's room, so it's a bit awkward. All we have to divide our rooms is a plank of wood. That is a plank of wood right there. So privacy is an issue sometimes, but that's just how you gotta deal with stuff when you live in a weird house. Painting of a burlesque dancer. If any of you were wondering, yes, this is all lingerie, but for collection purposes only. I love collecting lingerie, especially like vintage pieces. I just think they're beautiful. I just love to have them, so I have like a few pieces there which I just like to have on display because they're so pretty. Next to it I have my dresser with all the rest of my clothes in, and then in here I just keep stationery. I know it's so messy, I need to sort it out again, but I keep all my folders for schoolwork. Oh, don't look at that. Yes, I have the book. I didn't even finish it, but it was intriguing, I had to buy it. On top of my dresser I have my jewelry box. I also have a jewelry box tour video where I like explain about how I keep my jewelry and stuff like that, which I'll also leave in the description. Oh, my candle went out. What's wrong? Ow! So here I have this huge mirror that I just use like when I'm getting ready and stuff like that, putting on my jewelry, and I have this really cute picture of me and my godmother when I was about 6 years old, and I recently posted a picture of this on Instagram. When my boyfriend and I were first getting together, we went to the beach, we found this stone, and it had like a love heart in it with crystals inside, which I think was really cute. I keep all my sunglasses on this tin, which I keep all sewing stuff in. I know fake flowers are gross, but they look so pretty, so I have to have them there. Some earrings on here, and then behind I framed this note that my boyfriend wrote for me on Valentine's Day. This is like my little filming corner. It was the only corner in my room that had like a blank wall. I just found this plant recently downstairs in the spare room and it was dying. I know it still looks like it's dying. I've been watering it and putting it in the sunlight, and look, that was never there before. It is alive, it is growing. So it may look kind of dead, but it's growing. I just have that on top of some magazines. Shelf here, which has a load of random stuff on it. I guess we'll start at the bottom. I have a lot of Disney videos and DVDs, decorative items, some old vintage Coke glasses, and this telephone that has just been in the family and I thought it looked pretty. And then I have my Cindy dolls and 2 Action Men. Don't ask why, I just thought they looked kind of lonely, so I put some Action Men there. They were my brother's when he was young, and I got these Cindy dolls from an old relative of mine. Yes, I have a Furby. I bought it about a year year and a half ago off eBay. I never had one as a kid. My friend had one and I would always play with hers and I would always wish that I had one, and now I have one like 10 years later. And I have my stripper heels. No, I am not a stripper. I just really loved these heels, so I bought them. And here is where I usually have my camera, which I am currently filming on right now, which is why the lens cap is here. And I just have a picture of me as a kid. I just thought they looked pretty, these green tea boxes which are empty. All of these Hello Kitties and Mithies my boyfriend has bought back for me from various places around the world that he travels for his work. I also just have sort of trophies and stuff up here. Costume contest, the Miss Sussex photographic. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. And then I have my burlesque certificates up there. Some of you may not know that I actually used to want to be a burlesque dancer. I actually had lessons. It was like a serious profession that I wanted to go into, to be a performer, but then I got a boyfriend and things changed, so you know, you have to let go of dreams sometimes. Up there is an A-level piece that I painted, of a Cindy doll, a pig that I keep candy in. I have this table by my door and on it I just keep another jewelry box. This is the picture that won me the Miss Photographic. I entered into Miss Sussex beauty pageant when I was 16 or 17, I don't know. It was 2013, work it out, I don't know. I didn't win, but I did win the title of Miss Photographic. Would I do it again? It was really, really fun, but I don't think it's really my cup of tea, so I don't think I'll be doing it again, but it was so fun. So yeah, at least I got a picture of myself, so yeah. And I just have a laundry bag under there. This is my main door that I use to enter and exit my room, and I just have my amazing feather dressing gown. I just love it. I love anything glamorous. This calendar of burlesque girls on it that I got for my 18th birthday, and I just thought it was really cute. And there's a feather duster there. I don't know, I found it in a charity shop. I thought it was really cute to use for dusting. That actually leads to the living room. Ignore all that weird stuff. This is the junky part of the living room. The real part of my living room is that way. Pretty much the only source of light I can get in my room, so I usually have this door open in the daytime. Oh, there's some chocolate powder down there. I was eating it earlier because there was no chocolate in the house, don't judge me. On the handle I just keep my school bag, and you can find a what's in my school bag video which I'll leave in the description. So guys, that was my complete room tour. I'm sorry if I was rushing it a bit. I was just trying to get it done as quickly as possible because I know these videos tend to be extremely long. But anyway, I hope you found it entertaining. I hope you got some inspiration from it, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!